Let's get this party on the road right now. All right, so we got some breaking. I don't know if it's breaking news. It's a recent Michael Keaton Batman interview, right? Obviously, it was on the film that he was trying to promote, but he speaks a lot about Batman, and I want to get into it. I didn't hear the full thing, so I'll be here listening to it as well. And yeah, got Perry Comics in the house. Yo, I'm excited for the new Batman. I'm excited for everything right now. I'm excited with Batman, whether it's Ben Affleck, whether it's Michael Keaton or Robert Pattinson. These characters, I can't wait to see them act and see where they go with bringing these Batman alive, right? And especially where in comics where there's so many different versions of Batman, I want to see where it goes. Hopefully, one of them becomes the Batman who laughs. Imagine that would be cool. But again, the topic of today is that Batman had an interview. Michael Keaton had an interview, and we're about to watch this interview together. Not all of it though, because not all of it is about Batman. Let me. There we go. All right, let's let me. Damn advertisements here. Let's get into this. I'm excited. What did Michael Keaton have to say? Let me share this real quick. Where am I at? Share video, share window, share everything. Michael Keaton's returning as Batman in The Flash. Yes, your boy Michael Keaton is returning. If you guys didn't know that. All right. Here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
I'm Batman, yeah.
Jake's takes.
Okay, this is a real honor for me. You were my hero growing up as a kid, man. So
Am I your hero? That's I'm glad to hear
I'm
that.
gonna jump right into this. I'm gonna start with the protege. Over your career, you've played a variety of
Yeah, the man said I'm gonna start with protege. I'm gonna start with your film that we're here to promote, and then we'll go into the real stuff.
Characters you played affect how people approach you on the street in different periods of your career. Did people approach you differently after Spider-Man than they did Batman? And then how do you think people might approach you after seeing this character?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, you see, that's a great question.
Yeah, they probably do. But you have to factor in like the math of things. Certain things that play internationally. There are more people, and so there are, the impact. The really big stuff. Like playing Vulture and Spider-Man and playing Batman or playing thing. When that's current, obviously just the numbers,
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening, right? Your boy, he's been Beetlejuice, he's been the Vulture. One of what is it? Was he a Sinister Six? I'm pretty sure he was one of the big guys for Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery, and he actually got to play that character. On top of that, he's Batman. And it's funny because in that speech, I don't know if you guys heard it. I think he was talking to a university. And he was like, "Don't forget 2 words. I'm Batman." And it was pretty official because at that time he was even in talks of being a Batman again or whatever. He was just, like, "Yo, I used to be Batman. Don't forget that." But yeah, man, I could imagine like as soon as Spider-Man dropped and he was the Vulture, like, "Oh my God, you're the Vulture, especially for the newer audience. And I mean, for me, Batman is either Batman or Beetlejuice is where it gets me, right? I remember my sister, she actually has a photo with him. She got to meet him at her job and he was talking. And the first thing she said was like, "Oh my God, I met Beetlejuice," right? So I can see what he means. It all depends on the era, it depends on the film and the waves of people that are coming in at that time.
So people will based on that, but then I'm always surprised where someone come up and specifically mention something in a movie. Like a lot of times in Europe, well here too, but Europe, like multiplicity.
I love multiplicity.
Yeah, I love multiplicity too. I love I loved making it. It was really hard.
I've never seen it.
Trying to
Multiplicity.
make that, you know, I mean, I just did the Flash, and there was a similarity in how I don't want to give too much away, but
Hey, let me hear this. Hold on. He was like, yeah, I just did the Flash. So is the film called The Flash, and that's it, or is it Flashpoint? I guess it's gonna be called The Flash. We don't need the Flashpoint in it, right? We understand the story that's gonna come about. And when it comes to this story arc, I'm telling you, my dog was under the desk and I kicked him. Who told him to sleep there, right? My bad, Rocky. Go to the bed. Jesus Christ, he always on my bed, and now you don't want to go on my bed. Anyways, hey yo. So when it comes to the Flash, right? I guess we don't need the Flashpoint title within it. But I'm super excited. You know what? Even when the news broke out that the evil guy or the villain within that story, within that film, is gonna be him, it's gonna be a Flash, but I guess an alternate Flash. I was still excited, and I'm still going for it. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, that's stupid" and stuff like that. I'm like, "Yo, come on." I mean, I think it would be pretty cool, especially the way they portrayed the Flash in DCEU. You know, very like to himself, scared, nervous, especially when he went against Superman in Justice League. He was like nervous to even touch Superman. Obviously, anybody would be, but I feel like a badass Flash coming out of nowhere. Like, yo, bro, I know my capabilities. But yeah, let's continue. We got Tristan in the house. Sup, dude? Keaton will always be my favorite Batman. That's what I like to hear. Man, it's crazy. I like to hear that just because I know a lot of people that say Keaton's their favorite Batman, Ben Affleck's their favorite Batman, Christian Bale's their favorite Batman. That all just, it gets me excited because a lot of people enjoyed each iteration of Batman within the big screen. So shout out to you and Michael Keaton. All right, let's continue.
Against himself, with himself. We were talking about the difficulty of making multiplicity in the challenge. Anyway, so yeah,
back to Batman.
And it kind of depends on where and how, and certain people when they see certain movies, men like in Love My Life, believe it or not, because it affected men a lot. Kind of these personal stories about how moved they were by that movie. Depends.
That's fantastic. Oh my god, so many movies I could talk to you about. You did.
Why are you lying, bro? There's so many movies I could talk to you about. Nah, you want to talk about Batman? You know it. Nah, this guy's pretty cool. I watch his interviews. He gets some good high interviews with these actors, and he's a funny dude. I respect him.
The Flash. So before I swap over to Worth,
and he goes to the point, right? You see him interviewing about a movie, the whole title, whatever it is, and then he just talks about a different movie, and he gets away with it. That's what I like. I like that. I would do the same thing. Michael Keaton, we're here for your new. I'm talking about Batman here. What's up with Batman, right? I don't know. I think he's pretty cool. Let's continue. What? I'm talking too much? Relax.
I want to talk to you about that because I never thought I'd ever get to ask you about returning to the role of Bruce Wayne and Batman. And I was curious, when you put that suit back on, when you put the cowl back on.
Oh, that's slick right there. You see that, right? That's a slick move. A lot of people thought that he was going to come back as Bruce Wayne, right? And just be a mentor and stuff like that. A lot of people, that's breaking news right there on its own. I don't know if you guys understand this, but your boy actually is putting the cowl and the suit back on. We're going to see Michael Keaton's not old ass, but Michael Keaton's 1989 Batman return, literally. His Batman is returning, full suit and everything. And we did get the image, that leak image, or that, not leaked, but somebody actually put that up. So, that's breaking, that gets, I don't know about you guys, that just got me. And your boy asked the perfect question. He's like, yo, so putting back the Batman suit, that was slick. You see? I would do the same exact thing just to, you're wearing it, right? You're wearing the suit. You're wearing that Batman suit. I don't know. I get excited for that. Keaton did tease a Ben Affleck team up. He did. Did he? I don't know if he did. All right, let's go.
3 years. What's going through your head and what sort of memories does it bring up when you put it back up?
It was shockingly normal. It's weird.
Look at him. Embracing it. He's like, it was shockingly normal because I'm Batman. That's how I would do it.
And like I went, oh yeah, that's right. But also then you start to play the scenes. It was like a lot of memories, a lot of memories, a lot of really interesting like sense memories actually.
Like muscle memory?
Huh?
Is it like a muscle memory?
Yeah, actually.
Have you said the words "I'm Batman" yet?
Uh-oh.
I can't hear you. We're having a
Yeah. You see, which makes sense. You can't ask. I like him because the way he asks his questions, but obviously Michael Keaton just can't disclose that. I'm pretty sure he said I'm bad. Yo, I can't wait. Hopefully they do this film perfectly because again, this film is gonna make it or break it for the DCEU. And what I'm talking about is because of the whole commotion, the whole upset of the Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League. We don't know where things are going. We don't know who's gonna be a part of it. We don't know who's gonna stay, who's gonna go. So this film is actually gonna bring it together and be like, yo, these are gonna be the characters. This is what I mean by that. That this film's gonna break it down. This is gonna be the next gen, the next phase, however you want to call it. Like, hey, look, these are the heroes. These are the people we're gonna use for the future films. I'm sorry, whoever didn't make the cut or whoever's like just like, yo, they're not a part of it no more. So again, I'm so excited. Your boy having technical difficulties right now, which we all know that's not true. All right, let's go.
FB issue? I hate when that happens. Have you spoken to Mr. Burton?
No. But just because we haven't, because we got other stuff to talk about.
Fair enough.
Hey, what? You haven't spoken to Tim Burton because you have other stuff to talk about? I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. Let's see what are they saying in the chat. Tristan was like, yo, Keaton did tease a Batman Ben Affleck team up. I gotta see that. I don't know where. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, Ben Compton, thank you for dropping by. I'm just here doing a random live stream like I always do. Whenever I get the chance. I'm sorry, I can't schedule it most of the times just because I don't know when I'll be able to. But today I'm able to, and I'm sitting here drinking White Claws. I wonder if Batman drinks. My man Batman, Bruce Wayne, in the mansion right now. Not even in the cave, you know, before he goes into the clock. Nah, he's sitting there, right, waiting for Alfred. Yo, Alfred, pass me a whiskey. No, not whiskey. Pass me a White Claw. White Claw. What? Okay, all right. Yeah. Pass it. That's how I see Bruce Wayne, right? I see Batman like that. After a rough day, kick back, put your legs up, and he drinks some White Claw. Imagine the final battle with the Flash, Keaton's Batman, and Ben Affleck's Batman against Evil Flash and Deathstroke. Man, I would enjoy that. There's a lot of things that could happen in this film, and it gets me hyped. But then again, there's sometimes DCEU. Most of the times, it's just like, what are you guys doing? But Perry Comics saying what's up to everybody. Tristan, laugh aloud. Hey Perry. All right, let's continue here. Your boy, we got Michael Keaton. He's talking about Batman. He shouldn't be because it's a different promotion, but you can't stop us, right? And let's continue here, right?
As we wrap up, you know, whether you look at what you're doing worth.
Let me just point one thing out. You can tell he's a fan. You can tell he's a big fan, whether it's of Michael Keaton or Batman. This guy, I forget his name. I don't know who's the guy doing the interview, but he's a big fan. He's a really big fan. That's how I think I would be talking to Michael Keaton.
What you're doing as a protege, you're continuously having to learn skills, whether it's how to fight, how to shoot a gun, with words, or you know about like actually throwing out these numbers and knowing what you're talking about. You learn skills, and you don't just forget them because a movie wraps or you stop filming. So I'm curious, what is the coolest skill that you still have today, simply because you played a character who needed to know how to do it?
Wow, good question. Actually, sadly for me, sometimes I do actually forget them. That's what's really sad. There are certain things. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. What did I have to look? Well, I had a.
What is it? What is it?
Kind of starting to play hockey at a late age.
What? Whoa. What? I'm sorry. I did not see that coming whatsoever. Your boy, I thought he was about to go into some like Keanu Reeves. You know, I've trained, I've been able to take out, but your boy came out of nowhere and said, I started to play hockey. I mean, shout out to Michael Keaton. He started playing hockey. I guess he enjoys it. And I mean, it got me out of surprise, right? I would love to play Superman in the Matt Reeves Batman universe. All right, Tristan, there you go. Play some Superman there. Do you, brother? Let's continue.
And I made a movie where I was a hockey player. So I just started, but I really had to learn for that movie. That's how I learned how to play. I was in my 30s. So, and then I fell in love. Then I started playing in leagues.
Okay, so he's in his 30s. All right.
And hockey's such an unbelievably great game.
I would love to play hockey, honestly. I thought he just started playing.
And for a lot of years, I played in leagues, and I haven't played for a long time now, and I miss it. So that's one thing I don't know if I could lace him up and go out and play now. I don't think I could, but
Not with that attitude, sir.
Not with that attitude, sir.
That attitude, exactly right. I got to shift that attitude.
Mr. Keaton, this was truly an absolute honor.
There has to be more Batman
really
here.
Great interview. I really appreciate you taking the time to fit me in your schedule.
Was that all? All right. I guess we got a little bit.
Against himself, with himself. We were talking about the difficulty of making multiplicity in the challenge. Anyway, against himself. I mean, I just did Flash, and there was a similarity in how I don't want to give too much away, but how he has to play against himself and with himself.
There we go. You see, I missed that. I knew I missed something. I knew it. All right. Let's break this little part down. So he goes.
Play against Flash, and
he goes. I just got off the Flash film, right?
You know, I mean, I just did Flash, and there was.
He just did the Flash, and then now he's about to talk about the similarities.
It's a similarity in how I don't want to give too much away.
He doesn't want to give too much away of the Flash film, right?
How he has to play against him.
He has to play against himself. Now that could mean a lot of things. Hey, yo, not like yeah. All right, that could mean that your boy is going against himself. Right, that's how I see it. I guess because I'm a big fan, like Batman. We got the introduction. Ben Affleck's about to be in this film as well, and he's playing against himself. So I can see, and with him playing against himself, it could be he's going against Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman. Now, a lot of people would say, hey, listen, Ben Affleck's Batman will whoop Michael Keaton's ass Batman, just because of the age difference, just because of the fight scenes and B versus S of how the fight will go. But honestly, I think a lot of people are also missing the point where it comes to, we don't know about Michael Keaton's Batman. Let's be real. Nobody knows about Michael Keaton's Batman besides Batman and Batman Returns. That's it. We don't know the timeline. We don't know what he's gone through. We don't know anything else besides that. What we know in Ben Affleck's Batman, we barely know his story as well. We only know that Robin died at the hands of Jared Leto's Joker. 20 years, your boy's been Batman. And man, this is gonna be exciting. Now, would I want to see a Batman versus Batman? Just to fill each other out, you walk in, yo, who are you? Batman. No, you're not. You're an imposter. No, I'm Batman. Oh, where? Let me see your hands. Oh, I mean, that would get me excited. That I don't care if it lasts for 5 minutes. They just throw a couple of hands, couple of kicks here, couple of gadgets from the utility belt, a batarang here, a batarang there, and that's it. It could end right there, and then they could continue with the story within the Flash. But the way he said it, he said he's battling himself. I don't know if that's personally in the film. Like, I guess he's going through the whole I don't kill, because Michael Keaton kind of killed, or he killed in his films. A lot of people forget that in the Tim Burton films, you can see a lot of the guys he fights must die to their death or something like that, fall to their death. But a Batman, I feel like, to be honest, and I know he's old, and I know Michael Keaton's fighting style was different than what Ben Affleck's, but just to get like a 2-minute fight, just to introduce these characters together, I think it would be cool. Let me see if anybody in the chat is here. I'm really excited to the Protege as well. Yeah, I want to see that film as well. Ben Affleck versus Michael Keaton. That would be epic. It would be. I feel like if we get an introduction, a 2-minute introduction of them fighting each other, and then that's it. Then they felt each other out, not like that, and they're like, "Yo, all right. I mean, you're a good fighter. You're a good fighter." Now the thing is that Ben Affleck has been Batman for 20 years, right? Michael Keaton's about to be Batman for what, like 30 years, 40 years. So Ben Affleck's, he's younger, obviously. His Batman's younger than Michael Keaton's Batman, but it's gonna be hard. It's not like Ben Affleck's Batman just became Batman. It's not like the Robert Pattinson, right? We got Robert Pattinson about to be Batman, and it's year 2, and he's very young, and he's struggling psychologically, and he's going through whatever he goes through as Batman in the beginning, right? It's not like that, because we got Ben Affleck that's been Batman for 20 years, so he has experience. So, I mean, I think it would be pretty, I think it would be pretty awesome to see these guys go at it just for a little bit. I'm not saying a full-on fight. I'm not saying, yo, go watch, batarang there, grapple, kick, fly kick, come in, and then they understand each other. Now, when it comes to this, right? Let me.
Himself, we were talking about the difficulty of making publicity in the challenge. Anyway.
Yeah, you see, he gives a lot without giving a lot. And the only reason why he said that, the only reason why I'm saying that is because he said it's similar. That's where he gave it away. He's like, yo, I just came off the Flash film, and it was similar, me fighting against myself in a way. That's not what he said verbatim, but for the most part, he was just like me fighting myself. And I'm taking it, just because I'm excited, I'm taking it as in like, yo, he's probably going to fight Ben Affleck's Batman just for a bit. Or he's fighting his own battles internally. It could be that as well. We got old ass Batman coming through. Not old ass,
so
but
yeah,
old Batman.